Bright Facts presents 8 reasons why quiet people are successful. Many people have the misconception that successful people are talkative and gregarious. However, what about the more reserved types? Do they possess the necessary elements for success? The correct response is yes. Those who are less outgoing have the potential to achieve just as much, if not more, success. People that are reserved are frequently misjudged, and it's possible that others will assume they lack confidence or self-esteem. However, they benefit from their own unique set of advantages, which they can utilize to their advantage in order to achieve success. Find out what they are with our help. The first reason is that they learn a great deal since they are better listeners than talkers. People who are more reserved do not feel the need to interject their own ideas and perspectives into every conversation. And they in no way consider it necessary to put on an act as though they are completely knowledgeable about everything. They are instead more prone to listen to what other people have to say. They will utilize that information in the future when they are formulating an opinion for themselves, due to the fact that they don't talk too often. When they do, they usually offer something fascinating or helpful, such as squandering time or effort on things that don't require a lot of focus or consideration. People who are more reserved typically have more to gain from each interaction with others, which can help them achieve greater levels of success in daily life. 2. They are able to quickly earn people's trust, because they don't overreact to situations. Those who are more reserved have an advantage when it comes to building trust to things or to wear the contents of their hearts on their sleeves. People who communicate less are typically perceived to be more honest and sincere for this very reason. They don't give off the impression that they are demanding or aggressive as some other people do who are persistent in their efforts to obtain their way. And because people who are reserved do not experience the same kind of social pressure to fill every void in a conversation with words, they have a lower propensity to misstep during important events like meetings and presentations. In addition to this, sensitive information can be confided in them, which further contributes to their value as an asset in one's place of employment, in the course of business, or when one is in a social setting in which the primary objective is to cultivate relationships rather than to try to get ahead by whatever means necessary. The third point is that they give things a lot of consideration. Peer pressure and the insidious effects of groupthink are more difficult to inflict on someone who keeps to themselves. They have a custom of carefully considering all of their options, taking their time before settling on a choice, the positives and negatives of each of their choices. They have an advantage over people who rush into things without first having a complete comprehension of the situation, scenario, or its effects. People who don't make a lot of noise typically have a deeper comprehension of what's going on and are therefore better equipped to try to think ahead and solve problems before they occur. This enables them to take action swiftly and prevents them from experiencing the needless panic that other people feel when things don't work out the way you had planned. They also have more patience, which prevents them from making hasty decisions or performing actions that aren't necessary. Risks. The fourth reason is that they are excellent planners. People who are good at keeping to themselves are frequently successful because they are excellent planners. They are skilled at organizing their objectives and working effectively to achieve them. They consider what has to be done in order to reach their goals as well as the best way to go about doing it. Goals. They make certain that everything is carried out in accordance with the plan, leaving minimal space for error or mistakes. In addition to this, they have a propensity to be more analytical and detail-oriented, both of which aid them in improved responses to a variety of challenges. Fifth, there are fewer things that can distract them. People who are more reserved typically choose their areas of attention more carefully, which results in a decreased likelihood that they will become distracted, likely to become preoccupied with other people or objects in their immediate environment. They have the ability to zero in on a certain activity with undivided attention and complete it more quickly than those. People either talk too much or are easily sidetracked by the people and things around them. People who like to keep to themselves are also better able to focus their attention for longer stretches of time, to pass the time without becoming disinterested in what they are doing or being bored with it. 6. They have a more developed creative side by nature. People who are more reserved may not possess the same level of verbal proficiency as some of their counterparts who are more outspoken, but they frequently have a plethora of different ideas. In point of fact, they possess a greater innate capacity for creativity and innovation. They are more inclined to spend time pondering and reflecting on their own thoughts when they are by alone. This affords individuals the opportunity to concentrate on the growth of their ideas free from disruptions. Because people who prefer to keep to themselves employ their imagination in a unique way, this enables them to come up with novel ideas, ways of doing things, or to improve ones that are already in place. Number 7. They have a greater propensity to rely on themselves. There are many people in this world who have an ongoing requirement for comfort and direction. They look to others for guidance on everything from how to advance their careers to what clothes they should wear. People who are more reserved are not like this. They are capable of making judgments on their own and do not require the continuous input or support of others. This helps individuals become more self-reliant and independent, which are two attributes that are necessary for achieving success in most circumstances. The 8th point is that they let the results of their actions speak for themselves. People who keep their mouths shut are more likely to be viewed as having greater integrity than those who prefer to be considered overly ambitious and even a little bit self-promotional. This is due to the fact that persons who are reserved are better able to concentrate on their aims and objectives than those who are more outgoing. Make certain that everyone is aware of what they are doing. They don't have to brag about their achievements or try to prove to others that they're successful, since they already know that they are. Rather than trying to explain themselves, let their actions do the talking. As you can see, having a loud mouth or being a social butterfly are not prerequisites for achieving one's goals in life. People who are more reserved just choose a unique strategy, which affords them the opportunity to achieve success in unique ways. In point of fact, many of the people who have had the most impact throughout history have been characterized as being reserved and quiet. Keeping this in mind, we hope that today was educational for you and that you were motivated to put your newfound knowledge into practice on your own personal objectives. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.